America, we have a problem, but it doesn't have to be a permanent problem. Unfortunately, we are stuck with Joe Biden until at least January of 2025. Man, it seems like that's a long, long way away. But in this country, we actually do have elections. And November of next year in 2024, it's going to be massive. I believe it's probably going to be the most important election of my lifetime for sure. Can't speak for you guys. We cannot have another 4 years of Joe Biden. This man has lost his mind. The country is in disarray. The economy is in the trash. Inflation out of control. He has destroyed every single thing. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Now, this man is already 80 years old. And I believe, man, that this guy probably has dementia. He probably does. His mental capabilities just aren't there. We have seen Joe Biden, man, fall time and time again. He's old. This is a physical thing. Also, something's wrong with him upstairs mentally as well. Guys, we need to check out this clip here. This is Joe Biden right here. I believe this is actually at the Air Force Academy, their graduation. And Joe Biden goes tumbling down again. We seen this man fall, going up to Air Force One. He's been insulted by other world leaders. The world does not respect us, guys. They're laughing at us. Vladimir Putin, he's laughing at us. Xi Jinping, China, they're laughing at us. Look at Joe Biden go tumbling down. Watch this. Right there. And you see, Joe Biden actually tries to point and say, hey, I tripped over something. But if you actually go back, there's only like this little crease right there. Nobody touched Joe Biden. Nobody. This man is just old. He is old and decrepit. Let's watch it again without the sound, guys. He shakes the hand of the graduate there. Nobody touches him. And he just goes tumbling down. We cannot endure another 4 years of this guy. We can't. To you people that are still supporting Joe Biden, my question is why? Why are you still supporting this? Why? Is your grocery bill not high enough? Do you actually want it to go higher? Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Maybe you actually like all of your tax dollars going over to a foreign country. It's amazing, guys, how we can come up with all of this money for Ukraine out of nowhere. But yet, they don't actually use your taxpayer dollars to actually help the homeless people here in this country. It's amazing, guys, how they actually find housing for illegal aliens crossing the border. But yet Americans, homeless on the street, they're stuck there. Ask yourself this question, guys. Why? Why is it that foreigners are being put first over American citizens? It's a simple answer to me, because these people like Joe Biden, they want you to suffer. They enjoy watching you suffer, guys. They enjoy it. And I believe that Joe Biden is definitely being controlled by somebody. We've heard, it's actually called the old Biden administration, that Barack Obama behind the scenes is running the show. Third term Obama. I can't think of anybody that actually supports what Joe Biden's doing. And when you see stuff like this, when you see this 80-year-old man just fall down all the time, that's not normal. There's other 80-year-old politicians out there. Bernie Sanders is actually older than Joe Biden. And Joe Biden definitely seems to be in worse shape. Nancy Pelosi's the same age too. She seems to be in better mental shape than Joe Biden. All these people are old. They're old. I think Pelosi's actually 80 or 81. We're stuck with Joe Biden until January of 2025. November 2024 election, guys. Make it happen. Ron DeSantis down there in Florida actually said that he is actually working on ballot harvesting. Now, I said the Republicans need to be doing that. Democrats have been doing it for a while. They need to do it. 2024 is so important because the DNC, they're not going to let anybody at all debate Joe Biden. They want no challenge whatsoever to Joe Biden, even though, according to Democrats, they don't really want Joe Biden for 2024. There's a lot of them that don't want it. And actually, the percentage, I believe, on Bobby Kennedy Jr. polling at 20%. Marianne Williamson also, she's out there, like 5%. So you got like 25% of Democrat voters at least that want someone else. But the DNC says no. You will accept Joe Biden, no ifs, ands, or buts. And it's funny, man, that Democrats always talking about democracy, right? Democracy under attack. What the DNC is doing is definitely attacking democracy because they don't want the voices of the people, in this case, Democrat voters, to be heard. The DNC wants to silence you. Maybe, just maybe, you want somebody else besides Joe Biden. They don't care. They're telling you, accept Joe Biden or else. We're giving you Biden. That's your only choice. Now, on the other side, there's quite a few people having it's going to be a debate. There's going to be a primary. Trump, DeSantis, Tim Scott, Ramaswamy, Nikki Haley, Larry Elder's on the ticket. There's a bunch of people to choose from because unlike the Democrats, the Republican side says, wait a minute, we're actually going to let the people decide. We will not decide. The DNC is deciding for you. They want you to go out there and have another 4 years of this. It's not going to get better over time, guys. I mean, Joe Biden's not getting any younger. This is not the same Joe Biden from 10 years ago. This is not the same Joe Biden that was vice president under Barack Obama. This guy right here has slowed down so much. It's embarrassing. When we see this and we say, man, this is not good. Other world leaders, our enemies around the world, they're saying the same thing. They're thinking, man, the U.S. is weak. The U.S. is weak. That's why China's doing what they're doing. This is why Russia's doing what they're doing. I mean, guys, wake up. Do you want another 4 years of this? I know I don't. I didn't vote for this in the first place. I guess I'm really making this video for Democrats, Democrat voters. What are you guys going to do? It's up to you, man. It's up to you. I'm not voting for this guy. I'm not a Democrat voter. But I'm asking the question to Democrat voters, Is this what you want? Is this the best you can do? This is pathetic, guys. Joe Biden's just way, way, way too old. I wish the man good health, but Father Time is undefeated, man. Undefeated. Joe Biden is an old, decrepit man that is falling apart. We saw this in 2020, but they were hiding Joe Biden. Joe Biden didn't even campaign. Guys, if you thought Joe Biden didn't campaign in 2020, just wait for 2024. You're not going to see Joe Biden campaign. And if he actually gets the Democratic nomination, I'm willing to bet they're going to try to do everything in their power to avoid Joe Biden debating the Republican nominee. I'm willing to bet that's going to happen. I don't think Joe Biden's getting any better. He's not going to get any better. I mean, they actually give this man cards telling him exactly what to say, exactly what to do, exactly which way to turn. And still, we've seen it time and time again where Joe Biden is like, where am I supposed to go? He gets confused. And somebody has to direct him a certain way. I mean, there's actually, I don't know which country actually put this out. It was a Middle Eastern country where they were actually mocking Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Because Joe Biden is, Sleepy Joe. I don't remember which country it is. Pretty funny, though. But this is what the world actually thinks of the United States of America now. They're laughing at us. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.